Men have estrogen as well, not just women.
Yeah, of course.
Men have estrogen as well, but in little amounts. But estrogens are associated with female characteristics.
Yeah.
And that's why you can see development of breasts.
I've actually met a man once that had breast cancer. A man. And when they have anger issue, it's so more, no.
Okay, thank you for Hello again.
Hi.
Why are you being cute?
Because I'm cute, duh.
Hello. My name is Franca.
My name is Mega.
I'm sure by this time it sounds like a broken record, but this is The Fold. Welcome to The Fold.
Hello, folders.
Why do you keep saying that? It's not folders. Nobody's folders.
They are part. Okay, sorry. Oh, let's see.
Welcome to our community.
Well, hi, folders.
I don't like folders. I don't agree with
We're
folders.
working on it anyway. We keep saying we're working on it.
This is the fourth episode and we're still working on it.
Yeah, that's the point. We're getting better.
Whatever. Okay, so today we don't want to take much of your time. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been with us from the pilot episode, thank you very much. This episode, we promise it's going to be enlightening. It's going to be fun.
As usual,
and educative. Mm-hmm. So sit back, relax, and learn, and have fun. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen the topic now. It is hormones. We are going to be discussing hormones today. What is hormones? We've heard it a lot. It's like a buzzword now.
Yeah. It's just your hormones.
It's just your hormones. What's going on? Oh, it's your pregnancy hormones. Oh, it's your breastfeeding hormones. Oh, it's puberty hormones.
It's just how hormones.
What is hormones? What are these hormones? Explain it to me. Nobody will be able to see anything. Okay, so now we are just going to, take you through what these hormones are.
Yeah.
Not me, actually.
Both of
this
us.
Bag of wisdom.
Please don't let her put me on this spot.
This bag of wisdom here is going to be telling us about hormones, and I'm just here to learn as well.
Wow.
Just like you. So, Megan,
yes, darling.
Take us away. What is hormone? What are hormones? Where are they? What do they do? Who are they? Where do they come from? What are they doing to us? And why do people like using them?
Oh, God. Okay, I'll try not to, bore you guys too much. I'm not here to give you a crash course on endocrinology, but I'll just do my best as well as I can to try to break it down so that everybody can take something home. Okay? So basically, hormones are chemical messengers. So the way your body is programmed, certain functions in your body need these chemicals at different proportions and at different times to enable them to function properly. So what happens is different glands, scattered all over your body, from your brain to the ovaries to the gonads for men. We have other common ones like the thyroid. In the brain, I think we have the pituitary. We also have the hypothalamus. I don't want to bore you with many, but just know that these glands are small organs and they are just scattered, distributed all over your body. We have some on the kidneys called the adrenal glands. So what they just do is they just release these chemicals in varying proportions and at varying, times.
Like what the body needs.
What the body needs at that particular time, and they are sent to targeted cells. They don't just go to any cells. They go to the particular cells.
They know where to
go. They know
exactly.
They know where to go and what to act on. And then when they act on these things, usually they create a certain reaction, or they allow the body to do certain things that it should be doing at that particular time. That's part of how your body maintains something called homeostasis. So basically, that's hormones, chemicals released into your bloodstreams from small organs scattered all over the body that are known as glands, and they target various cells in varying proportion at various times to ensure that everything is working.
So it's not just a woman thing.
Oh no. It's funny because when some men believe they don't have hormones, you can say to somebody that I be woman. You get that? It's funny, but it's true. Some men actually believe that they don't have hormones.
Please, men, if you're ever listening, if you're listening to this, men, you have hormones.
You do. I promise you, you have it. You have an endocrine system that's working, okay? And the thing is, because people see hormone as not really a derogatory thing, but kind of like a limiting statement. Like somebody, a learned person can actually say, oh, you know how women are now, and
And
their
their
hormones. You have hormones too. Are
You
you
too,
aware?
you have, bro. You have.
And they just see it as that thing that limits a person or something that just puts. Everybody has hormones, and hormones might be different, come in varying amounts, and they might differ from. There are some hormones that might be more in men, less in women, because of the systems that a particular gender might have that the other doesn't have. But it doesn't mean that
They don't
hormones don't work. Some men are very, very agitated, paranoid. They have.
I want us to dive into these hormones that, like, you mentioned some of them, like
Yeah.
the adrenaline and.
Yeah.
But I want you to mention key hormones that are specific, not specific, like key
Women's health.
reproductive health hormones.
Hormones,
Yeah,
yeah.
that are specific to women's health.
Okay.
I want us to like.
I think at the
go
end of the
into
day,
some of it, and
while there are some
the
very
important ones.
yeah, there are
Because I know
very,
there are a lot.
there are lots, yes. And to be honest, I feel like all the hormones have a role to play in like our reproductive health. Do you understand? They actually do in varying proportions, because like I said, the hormones in the body at the end of the day, they're just there to keep everything in check, right? But when it comes to reproductive health, especially in women, there are those hormones that play a crucial role. They're not backgrounds. They are not there to say, oh, this particular hormone. They are those are the hormones that make things happen, right? So the major ones are estrogen, progesterone, like we've been singing. I think at this point you need to have a t-shirt. Maybe you'll
Estrogen.
be, but guys, I think maybe if you've been following us for a while, I think you have been able to give a bit of context to what this hormone does. Like from where we spoke about in our cycle hormones.
No, from the pilot episode, we spoke about estrogen.
Estrogen,
We spoke about it.
cycles in menstruation. And we keep
Now
repeating these
again.
things, and we want us to know them, not just know the names. Some people don't even know the names, and now they know the names. Kudos. But we want you to know the names. I want you to know what these things do. So that when you speak outside about your health, you sound very, very informed. And people just know that you're a member of the
estrogen,
fold.
progesterone.
You know what, and you don't just say it because people are saying it, you actually know what they are. You might not know the jargons, and we try not to bring the jargons on here too much. We try, it's difficult, but we try. But you know exactly what it does and why it's there. So that's why it's important. But this is where I'm driving at. So there are two major hormones I'm looking at now, estrogen and progesterone, right? So estrogen, like just to make it more relatable, estrogen is like that diva. She's like that, like people will say in Nigeria, the baddie. She's the CEO, cognitive in function check, skin check, mood. She wants you to be that girl.
She's currently not my friend right now because my skin is not skinny. She's not my friend right now.
He
My
regulates
skin is acting up.
mood, supports female characteristics. Everything is on point. Cognitive, estrogen is that girl that wants you. She's a girl's girl, basically, right? And then have progesterone. Progesterone is not bad, but she's that big sister that wants you to be responsible. Start a family. Do you get? So please, guys, who do you think is more estrogen and more progesterone between myself and friend?
What do you mean?
See, if you guys are following, you probably know I'm married and I have a child, but please don't base it off that. Trust me, Franca is progesterone. So you guys,
I'm responsible.
Franca
I'm
is
the
that
big sister.
That is what she is. See, don't be.
You act up. You leave people.
No, but I feel like people will feel like I'm the progesterone and you are estrogen.
Really?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe because I'm, like I said, I have a child, I'm married, and you seem more like the fun person.
Yeah.
But if you meet this girl, Franca, you must come correct. If not, she's going to bully you. This
I don't
Franca.
know.
But see, I think we should be taking our matter off air, because if we start to say we'll turn from the fold to another thing.
But I'm a big sister.
That's Franca.
I'm not
for
a
you.
bully, I promise. I'm not overbearing. I don't know. Some people think I'm overbearing, but I think they're liars. Some people. I think I'm just, I'm a motivator.
I will not say too much about that.
I'm a motivator.
I'll just keep it to myself. Hopefully, maybe when we have the food hangouts, when it comes up, maybe ladies in a particular community, and we might, go around and meet with community members all over, everywhere. Maybe when you get to meet us personally, you people will get to see that I'm right. But anyway, moving on to hormones, basically. So yeah, Franca is the progesterone. Me, I'm more estrogen. I'm your girl.
You're the one that leave people hanging.
I don't leave people hanging. Come to me with your problems. I'm the shoulder to I will tell you what to do. I'm for you.
Estrogen leaves people. And remember from the previous episode, estrogen is
Because
the one
she
that just
has
leaves you high and
to.
dry.
No.
Then you get menstrual migraine,
That's
and then your skin just is
no, because
rubbish.
I can't be
Because
there all the time.
but
But when
progesterone
I'm
will make
there,
you,
when I'm there,
big
you better
girl.
believe I will come correct. I'll be that girl. Like I'll be there for you. I'll see you through that thing. But Frank, I will just be there looking. Have you done this? Have you not done this? That's progesterone character. Anyway, so like I was saying, progesterone is that hormones that basically
Please, if you're
supports
team
pregnancy.
progesterone, let's know.
Me, I'm always team estrogen.
I'm team progesterone, please.
So progesterone is, it's usually secreted, after ovulation, and it supports pregnancy. It's I call it that pregnancy hormone. So she just wants everything to be fine. When there's a baby, the lining of the uterus is properly thickened, everything is fine. Just that girl. But estrogen wants you to go and get it, and that is me. I'm motivating you today. Go and get it.
I'm the motivator, guys. I am the motivator. I promise.
Yes. Also, promotion of calmness and sleep. Like, relax.
Is that
That's
progesterone?
progesterone. You understand? Estrogen wants you to be there, to be outside.
Actually, I think I'm estrogen.
You are not. I know what I'm saying, but
I'm estrogen.
don't take my estrogen from me. Anyway, so we have other hormones as well, like that support women during the cycle, but they are not major hormones, like follicle stimulating hormones, luteinizing hormones, that come up at different phases of the cycle.
I think you mentioned that
in cycle episodes, so we can make reference to that to see exactly what they do, so we don't keep repeating stuff. But so basically, those are like the major hormones. We have other ones as well, like during pregnancy or during breastfeeding. Oxytocin is not just released during breastfeeding. Actually, oxytocin is the feel-good hormone, and it's released in men secrete oxytocin as well. Oxytocin is just
to say that for the people at the back.
Men secrete oxytocin as well.
Men secrete oxytocin as well. It's not just a woman hormone. Thank you.
So it's that feel-good hormone, and it supports breastfeeding, because when there's bond between mother and baby, it speaks to the brain, and then there's release of breast milk, let down reflex because of the bonding. And then other hormones also that support breastfeeding, like prolactin, also released to ensure that there's secretion and production of breast milk. So those are like the major hormones that I can say supports like female reproductive health. Okay, also testosterone.
I need you to mention that.
Yeah, women secrete testosterone. Testosterone is not just a man hormone.
I know we've always termed it as a man.
It's a man, only men. I'm a man, I have testosterone. And they will not even say that testosterone is hormone. I don't know what they think it is. Maybe they think it's stone. I cannot even know. Because they're like, I beg you, now women get hormone, but you claim that you have testosterone.
Because now it's even like it's like an insult when you see an effeminate man online say you don't get no testosterone. But what do they think testosterone is?
Uncle Testo.
It's an hormone, and then women have it too.
Women have testosterone, and basically it helps with strength, helps with sexual urge as well. During the ovulation phase, when the body is desperate to put you in trouble, there's like increased libido, so that you can get the job done, basically. So testosterone is one of those hormones that actually encourage or like helps the body or causes increase in libido, so that you can carry on with what's your uterus.
Now it just makes sense. Well,
yeah, it does. But let me not say it.
Let's just not say it.
So they will not say that we are pushing agenda.
Yeah, but it makes sense now, but still.
By the way, we love everybody on this podcast. Men, women.
Thank
you're
you
all
very
welcome
much.
to the fold. If you're a guy and you're listening to this podcast, I know it feels like we're attacking you. I swear we are not.
I promise
we love you. For you to be listening to this kind of podcast and you're a guy,
it means you want to. You want
to learn. You want to know more about women.
And society needs more people like you. Thank you.
Women in your life are lucky. Like, they are lucky to have you, I swear.
Thank you.
It's obvious that you are getting informed.
Most people want to be just ignorant about things going on with women. Yeah. They don't want to.
And that's the reason why there's a lot of like a lot of shortage or in like empathy for women, because when there's no knowledge, there's no empathy. When you don't know about somebody's situation, when you don't understand, you cannot empathize. A lot of men are in my career as a midwife, and even in my journey of like becoming a mom, I've seen men that they'll be like, when I followed my wife into the theater, or when I went to the labor room, or when I saw what my wife went through during pregnancy, I started respecting women. Before that, you'll be seeing pregnant women on the road.
So that's how the push gift thing came by, because they see, the men see, they go
like,
to the theater with their women and they see, whoa, this is what you're going through.
My husband was stunned.
And then they'll give push gifts, then it comes out.
Do you understand? So without knowledge, there can't be empathy. You can't empathize for something that you cannot relate to. So if you are a man and you are here trying to learn about women's health from the fold, just know that we love you. You have a special place in our hearts. And if you have guys around you, your partners, people that you think need this information so they can better relate to what you experience as a woman, please share the podcast to them. Men are welcome. Please, we're not here to victimize you. We love you, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want you to talk about this one, the stress hormone, and how it affects us. And I just want you to mention it. What it does, actually. I know you call it stress hormone. It has a name.
So cortisol, is the major stress hormone that's in the body, and the main the body doesn't just release cortisol because it wants you to be stressed all the time. No, it's released through the fight and flight mechanism, because the body believes that at certain, you say
something is going on.
If something is going on, you need to be able to fight back. You need that thing to snap you into consciousness and say, quickly reason. What do I do right now?
Do we fight though? I don't think we fight.
No, it doesn't have to just be physical fights.
Yeah, I get it. It's just like I'm just laid, but now I get it. Because when I'm stressed, I just want to binge on, junks, or just watch episode of sitcoms that I love, or just endless scrolling on social media. How is that fighting? Because it's not helping my life.
No, I think what it is your body feels like that is what you need to calm down. You don't understand.
So that's fight.
That's a way of fighting, so that you don't become depressed, that your mental health doesn't crash.
But then the following day I become sad because I didn't do anything productive. So is that fighting?
It happens to everybody. Your body doesn't care. Your body is in survival mode at that point. Do you get? When cortisol is released, and that is why I'm really glad you asked that question, because cortisol is very, very instrumental to reproductive health. When your body is in a fight or flight mode, when your body perceives danger, and the thing is that the danger might not just come from sight. Sometimes it can come from imagination. Sometimes your amygdala might just be stimulated because you feel like something is about to happen, and then you have to make a rational decision, and your body just floods with cortisol. When cortisol is released, cortisol is like state of emergency. What is the most important thing that will keep this person standing right now? At that point in time, reproductive health is not your body's responsibility.
So
it's
The
not
Office. An episode of The Office. I Square.
I haven't seen The Office actually. I think
my God, I'm not.
No, you've told me a couple of times, but I think I need to. I'm going to be
Friends.
I've seen Friends.
How I Met Your Mother.
No, I think cortisol is that, like, this person needs to keep living. So it prioritizes. No, it's not coming there to relax you. It prioritizes those things in your body that will keep you functioning. Do you understand? So, and it keeps you at alert.
Okay.
So that in case, I think it's one of those primitive hormones from like times when things were harder. Because you could just be strolling in the jungle, living your life, picking your orange. Lion will come from nowhere. You have to pick race.
Okay.
You have two choices. You either run, flight, or you stand back and try and fight the lion. But either ways, you have to be ready and you have to be on guard. And that's what cortisol does. Cortisol puts you in that state of fight.
And adrenaline now?
They work hand in hand. Like adrenaline just gives you that. If you need to, adrenaline is what's like, gives you the ability to do certain things that might not really come to you as not like normal. But cortisol is the one that puts your body.
Face when you see a dog.
Cortisol is the one that puts your body in stress mode. Like, be worried. Do you understand?
Okay.
Be worried. You need to be worried right now. Something is happening. then adrenaline is now what gives you the power to do what you need to do. A person that is anxious releases cortisol, at a high level because your body is constantly under stress. Do you understand? So your body is like, something is not from this person is overworking themselves. It could be something like you are stressing yourself too much at work. Your body knows your resting mode. Your body knows what is too much for you. What is too much for you might not be too much for me. So when there's a particular week that you usually work 30 hours and you work 70 hours, your body can tell.
You want me to die?
Your body can tell that no, this is not normal. What is happening? And they kidnapped her somewhere and she's not a slave. You get? Your body cannot say that, bank shift, she's working for money.
Why are you putting my business out there?
Your body is like, has she been kidnapped? Is somebody making her to work against her will? So your body is trying to tell you that be in constant. But why I was driving out and how it relates to reproductive health is, when you are in stress mode, the last thing your body is thinking about that time is bringing another person into this world. Do you understand?
They say don't
stress. Let's keep this person breathing. Let's keep their circulation intact. Let's try to fight infection. Let's try to make sure that at least not having a child or having a child will not kill you. Your period cycle, your menstrual cycle that will probably lead to period ovulation, all those things, they will not kill you, at least at the moment. That's why they can be missed period, because that's not your body's priority. Or irregular, that's not your body's priority. So every other thing is on shutdown. If not complete shutdown, obviously not complete shutdown, but they are on standby, like they're taking a back seat while your body is trying to fight the imminent stress that is going on at that point.
So guys, please don't stress yourself. So
stress is it's not just reproductive health. Stress destroys everything in your body. That's why stress is always, everybody's preaching stress. Because when you are stressed, your body is in stress mode and your body is releasing cortisol.
Do you know
you don't want cortisol?
I went to the library last week,
anyway.
And then there was just an entire section on stress. Books on
stress, anxiety,
eliminate stress.
Yes,
stress and anxiety, like an entire section down. Books on stress, like wow,
horrible. So yeah, guys,
thank you.
Let's not deal with stress. Let's deal with stress rather. Even the same, hormones that misfire, that are not proportional, that are at imbalance, and the rest of them will still get hormonal imbalance. But when your body is stressed, and like I said, reproductive health or other secondary systems are not, it's not like it's a secondary system, but those other things that will not immediately keep you alive and breathing right now, that are not airway, they're not breathing, they're not circulation, they become sort of take the back seats. And then there are other things that happen in your body, like your body is trying to be like, okay, your body doesn't know the stressful situation. It could be that you are in a place right now where you don't have access to food and you're going to starve. Your body doesn't know. So what your body does is, let's try to gather as much and store as much fat as possible, so that when she starts starving, we'll have enough fat that we can break down through glycogenesis. That's why people add weight. That's why, and not just weight anywhere, visceral fat in the tummy.
This one, I read about it. Men as well. This applies to men with
bare bellies. Yes, that's stress. Because your body is accumulating fat, so that in case you don't have access to food, or you are in a do or die situation, your body can keep you alive for longer.
And I really want to say, fun facts here, when men have pot belly like that, those fats, because estrogen, like she mentioned earlier, is secreted from the ovaries, yes, from the brain down to the ovaries, but as well, some amount of estrogen are gotten from fat cells. A man with more fat cells in his belly, like a man will produce more estrogen, will have estrogen. Men have estrogen as well, not just women. Men have estrogen as well, but in little amounts compared to women. Like women have testosterone in little amount compared to men. So now a man with pot belly will will secrete more estrogen than
a woman,
than he should. And so when estrogens are associated with female characteristics, and that's why you can see development of breasts in men that are bigger, and then you can see some feminine features. I'm not saying all men that have feminine features have more estrogen, but it's a possibility.
There's possibility that is likely. I've actually met a man once that had breast cancer. A man at a government hospital. It was
his BMI, his body mass index?
It was obese.
He's big. So it's like
a really big guy.
So men with body weight, they estrogen from fat cells, it's a lot in their body,
Yeah.
in their system.
Okay, so that's it about cortisol. Like we said, we're going to talk about it. We're going to do more
On stress
on
hormones.
stress hormones and stress and how it affects our reproductive health.
I think that's even more this thing because you're trying to conceive, you're worried about
Worried
trying
about
to
it,
conceive.
yeah,
So that's
trying
a
not
stress
to
on you. So, and
worry.
you're trying not to worry at the same time.
Yes, it's a lot.
See.
Do you understand? But you can actually for short, like you can be stressed mentally, but as long as you are constantly doing everything every day to tell yourself not to be stressed.
Not to be stressed.
Like I spoke to someone and she was trying to explain to me how to deal with stress hormone. You can rewire your brain by literally talking to yourself. Do you understand?
All those people that the affirmation when you speak in
Affirmation.
the mirror,
It's as,
it's not stupid.
I'm not
it's
in
not corny.
danger. I'm not in danger.
Trick your
I'm
body
fine.
to believing that you are not stressed.
Everything is okay. I will walk this through. Do you understand? Everything is going to be fine. You need to get to that point. And the more you say it, right, you bring your mindset from a more subconscious mindset to a more prefrontal cortex related mindset where you make rational decisions. Like now you're not using the part of your brain that allows you to make those rational decisions, not just act out of impulse. So you can actually speak those things and constantly remind yourself that, see, I'm not in danger. Everything is fine. So another important hormone that we need to actually look at is insulin. Without insulin, you will literally die. People that have diabetes, basically, some of them have to take synthetic insulin. And that's the thing, hormones are actually available in synthetic forms.
Is it break down synthetic, so
yeah.
Explain what synthetic
Okay,
means,
synthetic is in form of like a medication, like an external one, not the one your body produces
itself.
that can be introduced into your body to ensure that at least your body is getting the amounts that it needs at that particular time. Yeah. So most hormones actually have synthetic versions of them that people who have issues with balancing a particular hormone can take. Yeah. So people have to take insulin into their system just to function and be alive, literally.
That's how important.
That's how important insulin is. But the thing is, how is insulin related to reproductive health? It's so related to reproductive health because when other hormones in the body are imbalanced, right, they affect how your body responds to insulin. So while your body can be producing the insulin that it needs, because of the imbalance of the hormones that your body needs in various degrees are not being secreted, something called insulin resistance can happen. So you're just eating food and the glucose is just flying free in your bloodstream because your body is not utilizing is resistant to the insulin that is being created. I don't know if you understand.
You're saying I'm not going to be reactive to this insulin.
To this insulin because
this insulin is not going to metabolize. It's not going to do anything with
for you as much
So the insulin is there, the glucose is there. They're just not working together when they're supposed to work together. It's like they're beefing.
So that's basically what I think. Thank you for that explanation. So that's basically what insulin resistance is. And when there's insulin resistance in the body, we see things like weight gain. We see people that have like really darkened hyperpigmentation because of the excess glucose in their bloodstream. Their body is trying so hard to fight off the excess glucose. And it can even lead to some people they're going on to have chronic diseases like diabetes later on in life. So you can see that all these hormones are intertwined. They're very important. So as much as people try to dismiss female hormones, like
I hope everything we are saying is just helping you know that it's not just
your hormones, it's your life, it's your system, it's your entire body.
Okay.
So when somebody says it's just hormones is a big deal.
You sit them down and say, come, let me tell you.
Your hormones are a big deal. You cannot function without your hormones.
I mean, yes, it's my hormones, but my hormones are important.
They're a big deal. They're important. You can't just say, oh, because it's pregnancy hormones. Pregnancy hormones can actually lead to loss of pregnancy. It can lead to infertility. Like if the same hormones, quote and unquote, that are making people to quote and unquote act out in pregnancy, if there's a huge problem with those hormones, they can cause significant life changes to both the mother and even the child she's carrying, and even cause like secondary infertility. These things happen. So don't allow anybody to gaslight you with when you are saying that you have an hormonal condition. Don't make anybody make you feel small. It's just your hormones. Why are you so worried?
It's not just your hormones.
It's not just your hormones.
I mean, it's your hormones, but
it's not just.
It's not just.